Hello everyone, it is time for another edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, OKHTV, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of anticipation and fear. Actually, anticipation of fear, as well as separately anticipation and fear. Do you ever get fearful about being fearful? That's what I am right now. I'm anxious that I'm going to be afraid. I don't know if I'm afraid. I think I'm kind of afraid, but I'm very anxious because I think afraid is coming. This is a new region. I am loading up my game, and look at that. Late COVID Peninsula. Brand new region. I finished up Tamir last episode, put everything in storage, and then switched over to the garage. It is loading, right? There we go. Here it is. Late COVID. Brand new start. I didn't do anything. I just went into this garage so we could start fresh here. And yes, COVID, Kola Peninsula. Sounds like a plague. Kola Peninsula. I'm going to do that more than once. Misname it after a virus. Kola Peninsula, Russian Federation. If you don't know where it is, look it up on a map. It's up north of St. Petersburg. It's like a peninsula off of a peninsula. I don't remember the name of the main peninsula, which Russia shares with Finland. But then the Kola Peninsula is like a little peninsula off of that. On the North Sea, mostly frozen many times a year. They need icebreakers to get out of there. But we are here. We are starting a new region. And let's see. Can I look at... menu doesn't do it, right? No. Player profile. I wanted to see what the missions were here. Contracts, nothing done. Nothing done tasks. Where is it that you see what the objectives are for this place? Oh, on the map, isn't it? Yes, there it is. Regional progress. Here are the main objectives. And there's only 2 maps in Kola Peninsula, but they're both very difficult. I'm hoping that I still can do this in under 100 episodes, which is what I've been averaging, actually slightly under. I think Alaska went, I think, 111. I'm sorry. England went 100, Michigan went 111. Alaska went 90 even, and Tamir went 96 episodes. So I'm averaging under 100 episodes per, just under 100 episodes per, and each episode is not quite an hour, so I guess I'm doing not too bad. This, for all who, well, I was going to read this progress. Surrounded by freezing cold seas, the Kola Peninsula is one of the northernmost swaths of European Russia, although most of it might seem to be an endless swallow to blah, 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 blah. We want to visit the abandoned bunker. Well, that seems like a pretty easy one. Airplane fragment recovered. That's a very difficult one. Both armored vehicles retrieved. Okay. I accept. I'm going to go there. But yes, this is the first expansion region. And in case you don't know, you're just starting off my series. You missed the first three regions. What are you doing? Go back and watch those on my homepage, youtube.com/@RollCageTV. If you scroll down, there's a featured game section, and it shows you one of the games I'm playing is SnowRunner. If you go through that playlist, it's ordered most recent at the top of the list, so you'll be able to just catch up a few. But if you want to binge through other regions, scroll down on the homepage. You'll see a separate playlist. There's a whole section for SnowRunner, and you see separate playlists for the different regions. And so you can, those are ordered from first episode through last episode. So you just turn it on, watch the whole playlist. Sit back, relax, go to sleep to it. 100 hours or so in Michigan, a little bit less. Yeah, I've done that. I've binged through on one of my featured channels on there is Wezel on Wheels, and I've binged through all of his regions. So it's pretty fun. The other reason this is called easy mode, I'm playing on just a normal mode map. But the reason this is easy mode, let's see if I pull this up, let's show. Yes, it's not a, you'll see that it's not a new game plus or anything. It's just a normal game, but it's easy mode because the trucks I use are all paid DLC vehicle trucks. And that's kind of the theme of this, the conceit of this game is I have two Zix Mastodons from the Mastodon Zix 612H, aka Mastodons from the Mastodon DLC pack. I've also got the Rezvani Hercules from the Rezvani Hercules, I think it's called the Rezvani Hercules pack. And then I have the Jeep Wrangler from the Jeep pack and the Brigadier from the GMC pack. So I am going to pull out, I guess I can pull out all of them, because they're all going to be needed here. So pull that one out. Pull these out in kind of the order I'm going to use them. Pull that out. And let's pull out the Pink Lady first. There's the Pink Lady and the Blue Baron. Actually, I'm going to use the Blue Baron first, probably, to make some deliveries. Pink Lady's configured for semi-use. And truck storage. And the Brigadier. So there they are. They're all out of their positions. This is my main scouting vehicle, but it can't haul a scout trailer, so I have this to haul a scout trailer. This is also a better rock climbing vehicle. This is the better mud vehicle. These are the OP trucks. I would not be playing this game if I couldn't play with these trucks, to be quite honest. It took me 200 hours to get through Michigan without playing these trucks. That's when I decided to start my series. Yeah, I use these trucks. They're slow though and lumbery. This one is much faster, and and maybe it can be better in the snow. I've got half snow tires on it, but we'll see. Most of the snow, I mean on ice, but we'll see. Anyway, so let's start off with both of these. Let's start off with this one first of all, because the first thing I do is go to the trailer store and buy myself a portable exploration unit. If the trailer store is around here. Is there a trailer store around here? There may not be a trailer store here on this map. I have to discover it. Oh, that's right. I do have to discover it because this is the map that let me drive around here and see. This is the map that starts there where you find the portable exploration unit. So nothing's even gray on this map when you start off. Or not, this is the region where you discover the portable exploration unit. That's part of what you need to do. New objective. Whoa! Slow down. Back up. I told you this thing was fast. Break. Oh, what's my name gonna be? Iceman, that's it. A friend who works in the power plant spotted an old Tuz nearby. Iceman. That guy knows history well, so he says they used it to drive an official during the war. What would you say if it were towed that Tuz right to its workshop? Well, of course, I'll accept it, but that's not a lot of money. I'll accept it. Okay. And no trailer store there so far. Is there a trailer store there? Maybe. I gotta find a trailer store. That's my first goal. And because I gotta get rid of this gray fog as well as the black fog. Because there could be upgrades around. So I'll have to come back here and get an upgrade. Is that the garage? Or that's the garage entrance, right? Yeah. I don't see a trailer store here, which is a bummer. I got to get to a trailer store to get that portable exploration unit, which I can buy in advance, even though it's found here in Kola Peninsula. This is the first place it shows up. Now, it won't show me, just driving around, it may not show me upgrades and stuff. Okay, so let's see where... Let's try to get there. See if there's a trailer store there. I am going to use this vehicle for starters. I don't know where anything is here. This is a blind playthrough for the most part. I played all the way through Michigan before I started my playthrough. I played about halfway through Alaska. I think I ducked my head in Russia, although in Tamir, although I didn't actually go out on the map. I went to the garage. Oh, I did go to the garage to buy the second Hercules. Or Mastodon. Please tell me there's a trailer store here. Fuel. Let's see. Pit stop. When it's cold like this, fuel is just about as important as food. No light, no heat. No, even no communication maybe. Firewood may be an option, but it's much better to just haul that tanker trailer over here. All right, Iceman, you got it. We're all named Iceman here. I started off in Michigan, like everyone was Joe or something, and then everyone in Alaska was something else. I don't remember. Fuel station. Yeah, sure. We'll fuel up. I have a feeling that there's no trailer store here. Maybe. I gotta remember exactly where I drove so I can come back to it. I don't think these watchtowers cover the entire map. So I'm just gonna, with this vehicle duck in here, if I can't find a trailer store in here, which is likely, then I'll take the other vehicle and, did I find that trailer officially? There was a little scout trailer there. No, I didn't. Great. There's a scout fuel trailer there I didn't drive close enough to. Which again may not show up on the map unless I do the scout thing. I drive off into the water, right? And this is supposed to be the better off-road vehicle. I don't see a trailer store around here. Maybe I have to restore. Oh, right, trailer store. Yeah, baby. All right. I picked it. All right, let me buy the unit. And then guess what? You're going to find out that things are a lot harder than they look. I am going to drive approximately to here. because that's in the middle of this area, and give it one shot. In case you're not familiar with this unit, it's basically a radar trailer. It's also twice as heavy as this vehicle, so the vehicle was fast and out of control until I grabbed this thing, and then it's impossible to carry around. All right, activate radar. It comes with its own fuel. I don't know how large the map is. It has a set, unlike the watchtowers, which have a unlike the watchtowers, which have various. There's watchtowers that have small views, small diameter circles. There's watchtowers that have large diameter circles. This one has a set distance. Whoa! Okay. Well, that's good. That gave me everything that I had already been through. So this is a pretty small map. Maybe I could have discovered that. Oh, self-contained antique was one that I had already seen. So while I'm here, I can go ahead and find these other things. Oh, there wasn't a trailer over there I could find. That was a fake trailer. So let's see. That one I found. This one. Okay, it's here. This one, which is here. And that's it. So I actually have... Did I activate them or no? It's showing me new ones. Like it's showing me pit stop. Let's do it this way. Oh, well now... Pit stop, self-contained antique. So, dead calm, I haven't activated. Factory skyline, I haven't activated. Self-contained antique, I have activated. Which is showing here. And on thin ice, I haven't activated that. Okay. So I have to go back to those areas and activate them. And I will do it with this unit. And then what I usually do is I scout with a combination of both units. I make my way to the watchtowers with the Hercules. And then whatever the watchtowers don't uncover, I will scout with this thing. Now, since it's black and not gray, I may have to follow very closely. That's why the trailer was there. Okay. Stop the engine. And refuel both the Wrangler and the prototype unit, which has its own fuel storage. Okay. It's back. Where is the first one? Okay, so I did pit stop already. No, yes, I did pit stop already. So I need to get to that one next, which probably... Yeah, that's going to be tough to get to it over there, so I'm going to... And that's got to be one for one of these tasks, right? Trailer tanker over here. But that's not a regular trailer. I would have found it by now. That's got to be a trailer for one of these tasks. Yeah, I'm going to do these in a different order. I think do this one before this one. And yes, that one. There. So far, so good. The vehicle's light. The ground is very frozen here compared to Alaska so far, I think. I'm sure there's deep snow in some places. But, oops, I'm looking away. I can't look away with this vehicle. I looked down at my chat, and I got off the main path. And this trailer is really heavy for this vehicle. Okay, Iceman, what you got for me? These are the places have a charm of their own, don't you think, Iceman? I haven't used to work here some 30 years ago. Never mind, it used to be a factory. Let's go take a look at how it's all holding up. I will accept that. The rewards don't say open factory, though. But let's see. Which one was this? Factory Skyline? Oh, it just says explore these places. Explore the garage. Is that an actual garage? Is there going to be a second garage in the same map? Okay. Well, that's an exploration. That's for the other thing to do. I have to get to these waypoints. That's the next task, is get through these waypoints and then see where. Yeah, the map isn't very big, this first map. That's all the I'm scrolling in every direction. Yeah, pretty small map. Okay, well, that's good. Do any of these tasks open up anything? Well, probably the contracts open stuff up, right? I'm not going to click on any of them right now. I did accept that, right? Next. Yeah, the first couple of hours of this, first couple episodes are just exploring the first map. I try to do the maps in order. Part of 100% to me is not just opening up the watchtowers, but highlighting every pixel on the map as much as possible. If there's like an ocean I can't get to. But trying to find as much stuff on the map as possible. Also, taking back all the trailers and selling them. Any temp that can be sold, sometimes if they're delivery tasks, sometimes they disappear, sometimes they don't, so they can't be sold if they don't disappear. Also, any temporary cargo I got rid of. So there's like framing sites and stuff. I try to get all of my iron or whatever it is from the framing site, wood, bricks, whatever. Or if there's warehouses that have limited cargo, I try to use that cargo first. If at the end of the region I don't use up all of that temporary cargo, then I will go delete it, just to make sure it's all off the map. Everything comes off the map as much as possible. Not so long ago, we were going to fix one of the metro stations, so we sent over a cargo of boards and some workers. Never heard from them since. Oh well, it's cold here, you know. During spring, you might be able to give them a decent burial. Could you go over there and see how things are? Yeah, sure. They're fine. I'm sure they're fine. All right, and back around the other way. Whee! This truck is so maneuverable. Even with this trailer, it's sick. I like all the trucks I have. I know they're not the best in every class, but except for the Mastodons, they're probably the best. But they are the best of the paid DLCs that are available to me. Yeah, now I'm in the deep snow. That's a little bit harder. In some places, like in Tamir, driving on the road itself can be the most treacherous. Here, it seems that driving on the road is almost necessary because the snow and crap is off the off-road. But we'll see if that continues. Mostly I'm afraid of the cracky ice. There's breakable ice here. You don't completely go in the water, but you do have a tendency to like sink down enough that somebody has to pull you out. Let's stop the engine while I'm doing this. That would have been smart. I was yammering before. On thin ice. That is some bad luck. I drove an SUV to the marshes and the engine died. I don't know a thing about cars, so I had to walk. Please do me a favor if you could, Iceman, and tow me to the guardhouse, and I will take it from there. All right, not a lot of money, but sure, I'll take you there. You just jump in the trailer. It's got its own fuel. Don't light a fire though. You just stay back there on the trailer. You'll be fine. All right, am I done with this vehicle for now then? I think I am. I think I can figure out how to get to that watchtower, and the watchtower should be... It is through gray. But I think the watchtower will open up all that gray. If it doesn't, I'll have to clear the gray off with this vehicle. But let's get back to the garage, which is around here somewhere. There it is. I'm so glad I found that trailer store. I anticipated it was going to be close by. Even though it wasn't in the actual place it usually is. Okay, leave the garage. Your job, sir, whether you choose to accept it or not, is going to be to... How late is it in the day? Yeah, it's late enough. But, whoops, wrong button. Morning seems to be... Morning isn't very light here. I know it's very north, and it's always winter time. Okay, you are making it to this watchtower. That is your job, your goal. So I'm going to lay out a path. I always lay out a path mostly for my benefit, but also for the benefit of anyone who's watching, because I have this pet peeve that people claim that they're teaching you how to get through, you know, in hard mode. Here's how you get through the this map in hard mode. Here's how you play the map. But then they don't show you on the map the routes that they're taking. So it's like, yeah, if you cut through these woods here, you'll be able to get to what woods? All the woods look the same. Will you please put it on the frickin' map, dude? I mean, if they don't claim that that's what they're trying to show you how to play, then that's fine. If they're just playing and they know the roads, okay, you're sitting there entertaining. But if people claim that, yeah, I'm going to teach you the best route through hard mode, yet they never put markers on the map, I don't recognize those roads. Anyway, but in an effort to save time, because people don't like watching videos close to an hour, but you know what? My videos are close to an hour. You don't want to watch? That's up to you. I'm having fun. If you have watched this far, leave a comment on YouTube. Or if you've watched the VOD this far on Twitch, you can whisper on Twitch. I'm open all whispers. Rollcage Underbar TV on Twitch and at Rollcage TV on YouTube. But if you search for Rollcage TV, you'll... I've already got that one. If you just search for Rollcage TV without the underbar, you'll find me. The guy on Twitch without the underbar is like dead or something. I mean, he may be literally... they're supposed to close accounts if they've been inactive for so long, but I'm not sure they even do that anymore. I knew this thing was going to be in my way. I can get around there, right? Sure I can. Should have pulled up a little bit farther than that. This vehicle's nice because it has always on diff locks. Plus, it doesn't tip very much, and if it does tip, it's got like a rolly top, so it rolls over onto its feet more times than not if it's got room. even when it does tip over, which is kind of cool. Neither of my scouts have the auto winches because they're not usually worth it. The longer winch is usually better, in my experience. My vast experience, which is not very vast. My vast experience of watching other people play. So they both have the advanced winches. They're a little bit longer and a little bit stronger. I gotta be careful here. I'm looking away at the chat continuously. I'm making sure that everything's going okay. I am actually, this is not a brand new, look at the way to go now. Yeah. This is not a brand new stream. This is actually in the middle of a stream. And so the original stream marker said, didn't say that it was starting a new. It said I could be, but it didn't say for sure that I was starting a new region. So I think some of the people that might want to join me, might have wanted to join me on stream to see the start of Kola are just gonna have to be sad because you missed it. Plus, I'm starting at a different time because I'm here in America, and at the time I'm streaming this, we just went over to daylight savings time, and I slept through my alarm because I didn't realize, I thought I was set for the wrong time. How am I supposed to get there? Over these rocks? This is probably not the right way of getting here. If I detach the trailers, I'd get through the rocks easier in the other vehicle, but attach the trailer on the other vehicle. I need that trailer. Yeah. How long can this winch reach? Not long enough. Like I said, this is not the best rock climber. But it's got the desire. Observation. Oh, that's cool music. That's it? One thing discovered? Alright, that's the way you're gonna be. Let's stop the engine. Alright, now let's look at the map. What got uncovered? Oh yeah, all this got uncovered. So now I will make my way to that. And no more exclamation points. So, temporary measures, is that already on my list? No, so I have to get the temporary measures. Which I can get on my way. And on thin ice is on my list. Dead calm is on my list. Pit stop I think is on my list. Factory skyline, is that on my list? Yes. Temporary measures, that's the one I'm going to now. Self-contained antiques is on my list. On thin ice, I already checked that. Self-contained antiques. Yes, that's on my list. Okay, so I need to make my way to here and then to the watchtower, which involves either YOLOing it down this hill, getting back over these rocks, woo, diving off the cliff. I'm tempted to YOLO down the hill, but no, what's smarter I think is to go back, but not go back through the rocks. Let's go back. Let's turn around to go back. And I think I can probably get down this hill this way. Around the rocks. And if not, well, then I fail. Okay. See, you set all these waypoints, you can see where you're going. I don't, like I said, I'm playing this blind, so I don't know where I'm going anyway, regardless. And there might be things to find around here, not tasks, because those would have shown up, but maybe trailers. Are there trailers? Trucks and trailers. No, haven't uncovered any trailers. But this is definitely something, so I'll look around there a little bit. How do I get up there? Oofda! Okay, maybe I don't go there in this vehicle. I might have to go there in like a Mastodon or something. Or actually in the Wrangler. There's a road, so to speak. I don't know if the road from here goes around or not. So let me come here and check if I think I can get up here. If I can't, and I'll just delete that waypoint and come back around here to this intersection where maybe I'll be able to see which way to go to get to the watchtower. That doesn't look like the right place to go. Although it might be. Doesn't look like the right place to go. Now, this is down a hill, but it's not around the rocks at least. Decent in the snow. I got mud tires on it, so it's decent in the snow. Like I said, it's not the best, but it's very, very good. One thing I like about it is it's got a long range because it can carry so much fuel. It's very fuel efficient and it can carry so much fuel on its own. Wait, is this back to the road? It's back to the road. This rock scares me a little. Easy mode. So it's got a great range. It can't tow a trailer though, so I need the other one to tow the scout trailer. The Jeep. I gotta hydrate a little bit more. Very bad at that. I did a 9-hour stream last Sunday. My throat was sore for 2 days. I have a feeling that this may be the path I'm supposed to take once I get there, but that it's not a path for this vehicle. It's going to be a path for either the Wrangler without the trailer or just break out the Mastodon. Because if it's on rocks and ice, the Wrangler is better at that. Uh-oh. Cracky ice? Bad cracky ice? I do have some winch points around. Cracky ice. Trying to stay out of it. That's worse than mud. That's not the worst cracky ice. The worst cracky ice is when you're in the middle of the road and there's cracky ice. Middle of the, I mean middle of a frozen lake and then you hit cracky ice. Okay, I just now I'm getting to that place. I want to search around. Oh, you can, at least you can kind of see on the map that that's wet there. If I remember that, I can kind of tell. Is there something else on the map? Oh. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be something someday, but it's nothing now. I don't see a trailer or anything around. Ow! Or anything else around here. I got lots of repair points on me. It's okay. I have to recover the garage. It's not that much of a loss. In terms of distance, it's a small map. This is the first location, first region of the year, the yearly release. They have a like year one. I definitely recommend buying all the region, all the seasons, they call them, which are regions, but I don't recommend buying the seasons individually. You definitely have to buy them as in the yearly packs. Then you get a good deal, a much better deal. And if you wait until they go on sale, you get an even better deal. I got the SnowRunner 3rd anniversary edition for 50% off, so I got all of the regions that were available at the time. And I got, can I make it up here? Is this the way to go? This might be the way to go, but I might not be the one to do it. I would have to get all the way through to there, and it doesn't look like I could just try to make my woods up through make my way through the woods up there, because this looks like the way to go, and it looks like I get there from that road, but I don't know if that road is connected to that road or not. So probably the best thing to do is to just go get the watchtower first. I'll delete that marker. That'll delete that marker. If you hit the same button you used to, it shows you how to delete the last waypoint with the left trigger if you look down on the bottom right. And then right trigger is add destination point. But you can actually add destination points in the middle by just clicking on the line. And you can delete intermediate destination points by using the same right trigger, which is kind of weird, but that doesn't work, which is probably always work, which is probably why it's not in the help text. Sometimes it adds one there rather than deleting it, it adds a second one there, but that can usually be fixed by rotating the map around. If you rotate the map around to a different angle, you'll be able to delete it. Otherwise, you end up adding 5 or 6 or 7 map locations, waypoints to a place that you want to delete. You can't delete and start over again. All right, how close am I? Can I get a better idea of which way I'm going if I look at the map from here? Not really, no. That looks like it connects to there, which I've already scouted. Oh, look at this. I might need to, yeah. There's a big water here. Oh, is that the big frozen river? Yeah, that's not the end of the map. The end of the map is, scroll out as much as I can. The end of the map is here. I'll start by going this way, but I may end up, I'm hoping that this thing, I can't tell how wide this is, like in the other maps where it's gray, not black, where the watchtower doesn't cover, because you get the exploration unit here, and then afterwards, not all the add-on regions are like this, but there are more add-on regions that are all black. where there are more that are like in the original, also some like in the original game where they're gray background if you haven't explored it. And then you have a better idea of, by the circle, how much the watchtower is going to, because around the watchtower it's black, but away from the watchtower it's gray. Yeah, this is not an easy road. Got some cracky ice and muddy. The cracky ice over the mud isn't so bad. It's the cracky ice over the water that is nearly impossible to recover from, especially if it's a middle of the water where you can't. Although I do have lighter vehicles. Okay, so that is not this way, though, is it? Probably this is how I get to it, because I don't see a road. So let's just give it a shot. It looks like the watchtower building is here. And I can't trust any of this area. The watchtower, I better open it all up, otherwise I gotta take the pew 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 over there, the prototype exploration unit, the PEU, aka the pew pew pew. I think this baby can get up there. And once I get there, it'll be time to end this inaugural episode of Kola. I think, is my, yeah, my party chat is still on. A little concerned about the sound. My voice didn't sound very loud. Move the mic down a little. No, I think the mic is okay. It's a good mic, but I don't have like a pop filter on it. Let's see. Yeah, leave it there. It's not like you hear the game sounds over the microphone sounds. Yeah, that's the building, but the watchtower itself, the square for the watchtower is down a little farther, which makes me worry that it's down on the other side of the rock somewhere. Come on, where's the gray? Sorry. It's right there. Okay. Stop the engine. Show the observation. Great music. All right, let's look around. And yes, it did cover all the area that I drove through. There's no gray, which is good. And it's not necessarily the gray that's the trouble. That might be the trouble. It's the non-gray that you drove around, because you might reveal along these roads, you reveal some distance on the sides, but you don't necessarily reveal everything. Like, it looks like you revealed everything, but there might be upgrades and stuff hiding in there that you didn't actually reveal. So there is more area there. I'm gonna need the pew 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 out here. I still have to get this this thing, which I might get with the pew 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 on his way out here. And the next task is to try to get to this watchtower. And how do I get to that watchtower? It looks like over the ice. And I'm going to have to come along here with the pew 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 and explore that. So this is definitely going to be a coordinated effort. The watchtowers themselves do not uncover everything. how do I do that? Oh, is this a YOLO through the woods? I came up this way. Let's go around that way. Come around here. There's the road. That's where I want to get to. I have two ways to get there. Come back to where I came to go up this road. I can hit this thing. Or YOLO it down here. Come around here. I can still go up and get that thing. Come across there. That is gonna be a decision for another time, I think. I'm really tempted to just YOLO it down through the woods here. Just because I like YOLOing this vehicle. And hey, if I have to recover it, I'll recover it. Let's do that. Let's try that. Let's not YOLO over the rocks, but I think I can YOLO through the trees. It's actually not much of a YOLO if I go through the trees. I just have to fit through the trees. So I have to find trees that I think I can plow my way through. Yeah, a lot of vehicles I would not be able to tip so much. I think the way to go is actually on these rocks. I'm going to try to avoid the rocks, squeeze through the rocks here. No, don't tip. There we go. Easy mode. Easy mode. I had a pause. I wasn't quite sure yet that I was going to make it. All right, and we are here on the road, and we are heading towards whatever that is on the map. Yes, and I have to wiggly wobbly my way around to eventually get there. Probably go this way and that way and this way and then across the ice. I could stop and get that along the way. Let's assume that I do. And then maybe I can go through the woods there, or maybe I have to go back. I don't know. I'll decide. And here and here. And I don't know. There's probably crackly ice along here. I'll have to maneuver around it. I might have to drive like all the way around to avoid the crackly ice. I don't know. If I get stuck, I recover and start over again. Because I'm playing in, well, normal mode, not easy mode. I'm playing in just a normal game, but with Uber vehicles. So that is going to do it for this YouTube episode. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I'm going to be back to another SnowRunner episode, and then after that I'm going to switch games here, but this stream will continue. If you're watching on YouTube though, that's going to be it. The next video, SnowRunner video, will be out, YouTube video on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@RollKCV. The next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is 6 p.m. 1800 hours in the UK, depending on if the daylight savings times link up, and the same thing 0600 the next day in New Zealand. Again, Central Time. The daylight savings times might be weird between the two, so you can always look me up. Time in Minnesota, but don't type Minnesota, type Iowa. It's easier to type. All right, folks, your local times may vary. Twitch, again, stick around. YouTube, next episode. Either way, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you then.